Hey gals! Have you ever thought why there are so many tutorials on how to get a perfect six-pack for guys, but so few for us girls to achieve those 11 abs? I suggest setting the record straight right this moment with a super effective workout. Trust me, it's going to give you incredible results in just a month. But first, what's the deal with this 11 abs thing? In fact, it's just like a six-pack, only without the actual six-pack. While men are striving to get those iron-hard cubes on their stomachs, ladies are generally keener on slim and toned bellies. Where does the number 11 come from, you ask? Why, it's from the vertical lines across the waistline that make your tummy so feminine and attractive. To tone those muscles right, though, you have to train as hard as you would for a six-pack. And I'm gonna give you a set of exercises to do just that. Without further preamble, let's get started. Number 1. Plank. Yes, Captain Obvious here, but still there's nothing better than a plank for a warm-up, don't you think? In fact, if you're itching for beautiful abs, plank is just about perfect. It activates your entire core, and if you do it right, your abdominal muscles get a lot of tension. So instead of rolling your eyes, let's unroll into a plank. Now, I'm sure you know how to do it, but still, let's go through the process just in case. Fall onto the floor with your arms straight, propping your weight onto your hands. Your palm should be right beneath your shoulders, or if you prefer a forearm plank, which is just as effective, bend your elbows and prop yourself on your forearms instead. Your legs should be straight as well, standing on tiptoes. Don't let your body sag or arch. Keep this position for 30 seconds if you're a beginner, and go up to a full 2 minutes as you progress. That's it! You're awesome! Number 2. Bridge with folded legs. Now we finally get to some serious stuff. This exercise isn't that hard, but it's really useful if you're about to get those 11 abs. At the same time, it also targets your core and glutes as a pleasant bonus. Lie on the floor with your arms stretched to the sides for balance. Bend your knees, plant your feet firmly on the floor, and lift your hips up. Your shoulders, hips, and knees should now be in a single line, and you should be working your butt out, literally. Now, while not relaxing your glutes for a single second, raise your right knee into the air and hold it at a right angle with your hip for 30 seconds. Watch your core. It's prone to sagging when you lift the knee, so make sure it doesn't do that. Squeeze your abs and feel them work. If your midsection sags, you'll only be straining your lower back, and that's never good. After 3 seconds, lower your right foot back to the floor and repeat with the left knee. 10 times should be enough for your first workout, but feel free to continue until you're tired. This way you'll be able to push your limits and do better next time. Number 3. Side plank. Surprise! There's yet another plank for you. I won't be bugging you with boring details of the exercise, you probably know them already. I'll just say that it's necessary for beautiful abs because, unlike the classic plank, it also targets your obliques more specifically. Those are what shapes your waistline, so don't waste them, pun intended. So, this stuff is just like your regular plank, only you should lie on your side and prop yourself on one forearm instead of both. Lay your feet on top of each other and form a straight line with your body, keeping the position for 30 seconds, going up to 2 minutes once you're ready. Simple as pie. Number 4. Bridge with straight legs. Another set, another bridge. This one is rather different and cool though. It also engages your core, but it's more about your obliques than anything else. Lie down on the floor and stretch your arms out to the sides. Bend your right knee and plant your foot firmly on the floor at a right angle. Your left leg should stay outstretched. Now raise your hips along with your left leg, making a straight line out of your body from shoulders to the toes of your left leg. Squeeze your abs like there's no tomorrow. Keep the position for 3 seconds and lie back down. Now switch your legs and repeat. Make sure you don't do it with your lower back. Once again, only your glutes and abdominals should be engaged, nothing else. If you feel any discomfort or pain, stop immediately and revise what you're doing. 10 reps should be enough, but if it's too easy, repeat until you get tired. Number 5. Leg lifts. Okay, heavy artillery is on its way. The first 4 exercises were pretty much focused on your core and stability, and now we move on to targeting particular muscles that will give you the abs of your dreams. Leg lifts are the first of the series. They engage your lower abs, core, and legs, obviously. Here's how you do them. Lie down on the floor with your arms along your sides and legs straight. Now raise your legs above the floor and in a smooth motion, lift them up. Follow up with your torso, ultimately propping yourself only on your arms and shoulder blades while your feet are pointing at the ceiling. Remember that you shouldn't bend any of your body in the process, neither your legs nor your back. It should all go up in a slow, controlled movement, completely straight, using only your abdominal muscles. Once you're at the top position, keep it for a few seconds and return to the floor slowly and carefully as ever. But don't let your heels touch the floor. For best results, let them hang just a few inches above the ground and then raise your legs again. Repeat 10 times or until you're tired. Number 6. Bicycle crunches. No abs workout should exclude bicycle crunches if you're aiming at that perfect shape. They target your obliques and make them burn like nothing else. So it's an absolute must for today. Lie on your back with your hands behind your head, legs bent at the knee, and feet planted on the floor. Now raise both legs and pull your right knee to your chest while twisting your upper body and stretching your left leg. With that twist, reach your right knee to your left elbow. Then stretch your right leg, simultaneously pulling your left knee to your right elbow. All the while, your body should balance on your pelvis and your feet shouldn't touch the floor on their way down. If you're feeling any discomfort in your lower back though, stop and revise what you're doing wrong. Your leg should only be moving thanks to your abdominal muscles and the core, so if your lower back is activated, you're damaging it. Proper form is essential for this exercise, so be careful. Do it for 30 seconds or until you're tired and can't do any more reps. Number 7. Russian twists. This is by far the hardest exercise in this routine, but it's also the last, so wipe your sweat and rejoice. Russian twists also hit your obliques, which are, as you might have guessed, the most crucial part of those 11 abs. The main thing here is continuity. You shouldn't stop for a second, or the exercise won't be effective at all. Take a dumbbell or a bottle of water in your hands and sit on the floor. Bend your knees, slightly raise your feet off the ground, and tilt your upper body a bit backwards to form a V shape with your hips. Now that you're balancing on your pelvis, hold the weight in both hands in front of you and start twisting your upper body to the sides, trying to touch the floor with the weight on either side. Don't let your feet touch the ground, and do the reps without stopping. Continue for 30 seconds or until you drop. At the beginning, it might take you less than that. Make it 2 to 3 sets though, and then quit. Congrats! You've completed the optimal workout for those toned and feminine 11 abs. Just a couple of other basic but important things to remember before you go, and I'll leave you be, promise. First of all, a slim belly will never come your way if you're indulging in unhealthy snacks too much. No need to go on a strict diet, but watching your calorie intake won't hurt a bit. If you don't, the workout will still strengthen your muscles, but you won't be able to see it because of that layer of fat covering your abs. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? And secondly, cardio is a must. All the exercises I gave you today are essentially strength and endurance training, targeting your muscles directly. They're awesome for toning your abs, but then again, they don't burn fat. So whenever you decide that you want those 11 abs, consider freeing some time for cardio exercises as well. Running, swimming, cycling, or rowing, whatever works best for you. So, what other tips for perfect abs can you add to my list? Let me know down in the comments. If you learned something new today, then give this video a like and share it with a friend. But hey, don't go anywhere just yet. We have over 2,000 cool videos for you to check out. All you have to do is pick the left or right video, click on it, and enjoy. Stay on the bright side of life.